So if you go tune in right now, tune in. GRIZZBIZMY2 Cents.
Hey. I keep smoke by the pound and women by the dozen. Polo logos at the top, but I don't horse around with nothing. Keep it real and play it straight. I like buy women and money, make it both ways, baby. We get paid by any means. Get the hustle from my daddy and it's showing in my jeans. That's why every celebration come equipped with Hennessy. Grab the backwoods on some Frontos, ain't no relos, nigga. Just a couple chocolate women and some red bones, nigga. And she tryna plug her homie, so her friends came with her. She don't know too much about it, just we ain't lame niggas. That's a go. Play it down the middle, tryna kick it, that's a goal. Tryna get to know you for a minute, that's for sure. Hey, you know the vibe alright in here. Hey, it's a couple real niggas, room full of bad bitches. You keep that shit 300, babe, but we ain't fucking with you. I'm like, hey, senorita, it's really nice to meet you. It's a cold, cold world. You should come and be my heater. Get close, baby.
But you close enough now, back it up like you docking it. I'm not mincing my words, bitch, make the whole drop like it's rocks in it. I keep quiet like a sock in it and let you climb on top of it and pop the trunk, remove the system, give your bastard son or sister. I'm half playing, never mind me. I've been off the shit since 7 times 3 and there's plenty pussy, but I'm choosing you. I know you think I'm God, but you ain't met the crew. I got plans for you. I ain't gonna hold you, but your man ain't for you. Promise that you notice me, old looking ass nigga. You grown and life came to get you. That ain't your baby, that's your trophy. To make my thoughts, that's what your whole thing. I heard her planning out the whole thing, and now you just baby food, baby clothing, and I bet you wish she never met the whole team. GKFA.
This your boy Grizz,
And I'm your main man, Greenback.
and this is the GRIZZBIZMY2SENSE Show, powered by
Wednesday. I was gonna yell and go through my spew. See, we working on this. We working on it. We bringing it down. People paying attention to us. We got the Biden keyword search patrol on us. We got the vaccination boys on us. Everybody is on us right now at the GRIZZBIZMY2SENSE Show with Ivory the Aries. Let's give a round of applause for Ivory the Aries. We out here making some waves and some noises, and people's paying attention to what we talking about. I can't believe they sat and watched and listened to our whole interview, our whole little podcast. Like, you got to be kidding me, But it's Wednesday to Wednesday. That was a little loud. But it's Wednesday to Wednesday, so we back at it. And as usual, everything happens between Wednesday to Wednesday. So when we get to Wednesday, it's hump day. It's Wednesday. You know what I'm talking about? How was your Wednesday to Wednesday?
I got a lot of mixed emotions about this Wednesday to Wednesday, to be honest. With everything that's going on in the news, the media, and around the world, it's really hard to find a stable emotional place right now.
Man, you ain't never, woman, you ain't never lied. I said, man, you ain't never lied. The whole world needs freaking therapy. For real. It's just so much that we got to talk about and so little time, but really, today was a day that I said, I wanted to bring this guy on here, man. I don't know if they got him on the line or not yet. But there's been a lot of noise being made in Cincinnati. And you hear about these buzzes and you hear about these spurts and being a part of things. You be like, And then you have, I don't know. If you say support here, support sounds like piss. Like, you really can't say support because it sounds like piss. It really don't sound like piss, but piss has a strong sense when you say it. Just cover your ears, Ivory. I'm about to take a piss. That's what support sounds like. Support and piss go together around here. But people need to realize And it ain't really about support. It's about you taking your own piss and not worrying about what nobody else is doing. For real. If I sat and worried about why I only have 190 viewers, and I do watch the numbers, and it's like watching the clock. You trying to get off work? That's the way that shit is. Either some gonna drop or it ain't gonna drop. You know what I'm saying? But that's not my main concern. I'll throw it out there because that's what I'm supposed to do. But in the meantime, I'm having fun what I'm doing, what we doing. I hope you having fun what you doing. Hello?
Grizz, are you okay today? What kind of trees you got over there?
Hey, hold on, man. You ain't heard a word I said? Did you hear a word I said?
Yeah, I'm pretty much back at the piss part. So
You still stuck at the piss part.
Y'all see me? Oh, hold on.
I'm still back there. Whoa, we got our guys. Hello.
Can y'all see me?
Oh man,
I can see you.
I can't see. Y'all can see half your face.
I can't see nothing.
Hey man, you turn your camera on, man. Or you in your studio?
You said turn it sideways. My bad, man.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, they didn't jump in.
This my third time.
It's the be quiet. I'm about to introduce you. Be quiet. You're fucking up the rotation. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this was the guest today.
Bless his heart.
We was having these, you know how the production stuff go. But anyway, man, I want to give a loud round of applause for our guest today, F.A.M.E. YNO. Can we get a round of applause? F.A.M.E. YNO is a local rapper, and I hate saying the word local, but he's a rapper from Cincinnati. For all those who tune in that ain't from Cincinnati, who has a song on the NBA 2K brand. So every time you are doing a dunk, every time you at the playground, every time you doing this, to that, to the third, the song gonna come on, and that song is called Scoring. You know, and it's Just Clay song, but it's featured in you and made by Nito Beats. Am I correct?
Actually, it's Incognito Beats.
Oh shit! Well, I tagged the wrong person the other day, didn't
I know. I seen that. I figured he would have said something to you, but I guess he didn't.
Hey man, any publicity? Any publicity? It is the trees. Now, everybody knows I got medicine. I got issues. You know what I'm saying? But yes, any publicity is good publicity. So anyway, man, quit talking, man. Let me tell me about yourself, man. Tell me what you got going on. Just tell me, talk to me before we get into the meat.
I got a lot going on, man. I'm part of a coalition, like a squad conglomerate called Young and Official YNO. I had to end up going solo 2 years ago, like literally in 2020, was the beginning of my solo run. And then it's crazy because that's like, you know, that was the year when all type of crazy stuff happened. But I had a crazily successful year. Ended up on the radio, been on the radio to this day. I was on Shade 45 with Clay. We made it on 2K21. It's been crazy for us. And then now today, just built the studio in the same building as Clay, Hit Lab Time YNO Studios. I got a project dropping tomorrow, got a video dropping tomorrow. I just been busy, man. Just been real busy.
So
busy.
Yeah, it is a good busy. How long you been rapping, man? I want to feel where your passion comes from. Do you have any passion?
Yeah, plenty of it. I've been rapping since I was like 13.
How old are you?
I've been taking it. I'm 30.
You're 30. All right.
Yeah, when I was 15, I met my brother Fonz, who I started YNO with, and we made an album in high school and went to Kinko's and printed out the cover and went and got CD cases and went back to school and sold 120 copies for $5. You feel me? I come from that. Then, you know, we graduated.
How long did you do that?
we did that for about a year, and then it was a couple tragedies actually happened. My brother's mother was taken from us that year,
I'm sorry
and then
to
the
hear
next
that.
year I was my eye was taken from me, and so he moved to Georgia, and then we kind of made a pact to do the music and everything when we graduated. So he moved back up here. We started YNO. We started going down to Clifton, going to Dirty Jackson, Avondale, and stuff like that, and doing open mics, Mad Frog, and we kind of got ourselves out there. Then eventually we started doing our own shows, and we throw our own events now. And we've curated parties and shows, concerts, literally. So the passion is there, man. It's all about music for me. This is my livelihood. That's why I built my own studio and shit like that. I don't do anything else. I get up every day and come here, and I'm building my dream. You know what I mean?
Right. I ain't mad at that. Let's give a round of applause for you building your dream. A couple things that interested me and sparked me. What'd you say, Ivy?
Said he's definitely putting in some hard work from that one in school, damn near candy lady status. I got these beats for sale. Got these
right. Well,
for sale.
that's what I was getting to.
So that's the beginning of a hustler's dream right there. That's how you do it. A legit hustle. I like that.
Well, when I was doing my record label, Grizz Entertainment and Records, that's how we ate. And I don't know how much many CDs you sold or your demographics. That's why I say passion. My thing, let me get back to this passion right quick. Did you subscribe to my goddamn channel?
What happened?
I said, did you subscribe to my goddamn channel?
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. See, that's the shit I'm talking about. Oh, shit. You know what I'm talking about? You didn't promote anything. You know what I'm talking about? You didn't say nothing. You didn't make no video or nothing saying, hey, I got Spice One making videos talking about they're going to be on the GRIZZBIZME Show. I got Sugar T making videos, and they all want to come back. But do you think, I'm not finished yet, this is my show. Do you think that somebody at home would take the goddamn time and just say, hit the subscribe? And it ain't, hold on, before it ain't just you. It's the people here too. Hey, bitch, I'm not talking to you.
You want to go make it out of here without hearing that.
Okay, but anyway.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool because at the end of the day, I feel like, you have valid points. And so I do hear you. What I will say is, I think we put this together, the end of last week or something? When did you ask me this? I can't remember, but it was short notice. But I have a lot of stuff, I really do. And this is our first time doing this connection, which I appreciate. And I am sorry I didn't promote your brand, but look, we building a relationship right now, and you don't know what the future can hold, my brother. So hey, listen, let's just be happy we're here on this call together as a
Look at here. I can't even Chad Boswick, Black Panther. Don't hit me with that shit. But anyway, I'm just messing with you right now. I'm really not. I really am, and I'm really not. Yes, Ivory, I'm on one of those rapper weeds. Yes, I am.
I want you to not act like this.
Hey,
today.
you got to be who you is and be who you are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Which ties me to everything that I'm bringing in about conversation. How do you feel about the music industry itself? No, first of all, you're going through all this. What is your definition of making it? What do you want out of this? Do you want money? Do you want fame? Do you want it both? Do you want to be known? What is it that you are seeking from this industry?
I would like a validated spot in music history and a foundation where I can generate money and opportunity for people. Right there. That's literally the entire focus of what I've been trying to do. That's why it ain't no real make it. I'm in here till I'm 89, bro. You feel me? I'm trying to be in the big conversations in 20 years. The scope of the music industry, the scope of music, the scope of how we doing things. Me and my brother been doing a lot of different shit in this city for a long time, and we don't really beg for credit. But I know I'm one of them people. I'm a leader. If I could just get in a position to have a larger reach.
What you mean beg for credit?
Sure
What you mean by that? What you mean beg for credit?
You know, it's just a few things that we started, and I just, you know, people be out here begging for credit sometimes, but when you really understand that you are a part of building the culture, you don't beg for credit. You allow it you allow your seed you planted to grow, and then somebody else take that seed.
Give me an example of begging for credit here in Cincinnati.
Right. I don't know nobody who begging for credit, but I can tell you something I believe that we kind of brought to the table in the city when we was in 2009, 2010, when we first started doing our music. We had a bunch of friends around us, and we would all bring like 5, 6, 7 laptops. And when we would put a song out, we would have 6, 7, 8, 9 people just sharing it on their timeline to everybody on their friend list. And this is the beginning of what they call spam promotion now. But we were receiving 500 to 600 views on a song in a day. We were gaining notoriety. Our name was spreading, everything. And then next thing you know, now everybody's spamming your Facebook wall, but spamming your messenger. You know what I mean? So
that's part of the process, because I just watched the video on doing this, doing my podcast and having to hit every platform of social media as far as getting ourselves out there, getting me and I out there, and Reem out there, and Unanimous out there. You got to do that. And spamming, you talk about 5 or 6 of y'all.
This 09 when we still, you gotta think about this 2009. This is when there wasn't even a Twitter. There wasn't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was doing stuff like that. My daggone self. I didn't know the algorithms, but like right now.
Yeah. Algorithms hard, yeah.
Yeah, like for instance, right now on a couple of my social media outlets, Facebook has and Twitter and whoever else has said, hey, you slow your ass down. So I got to go guerrilla tactics, which I was doing for my promotions, which means I got to go in your inbox. I got to go on the favorite person who's hot or who's saying some of the craziest stuff and getting a bunch of responses. Now I got to go to that person and their friend list and that person there, and we got to spread this like it is. So I don't think that's credit, Beck. I think that's putting in work. What you got to do, everybody got to do it. And everybody want to claim they was first at doing. You might have been first at where you was at doing it, but that don't mean that nobody else wasn't doing that.
We was the first ones doing it in Cincinnati, I promise you.
But what difference does it make in your brain? Like, that's somebody, and I'm going to give you an example. Everybody and their mama got trees, got weed. Everybody that's up here on this level doing what they do with the trees, claiming they getting it from us. We did this. We did that. Everybody, where you think all this OG coming from? Nigga. And blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, you know what, man? You focus on the wrong thing, and I'll be damned if you're going to sit here and tell me when I know this blah, 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 and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. So that ain't the case. Instead of focusing on who did what first, and that's the thing on social media as far as reporting shit. Well, we did this first. You don't think that's an issue? You don't think that's holding you back?
Nah, I was just telling you I don't choose to do that. I was just letting you know. I feel like me and my brother started a lot of stuff, but we don't choose to ask for credit. That's what
you're saying. You saying the stuff that you've done that you think you blazed the way with, you're not asking nobody credit for that.
Nah, it's the first time you heard me say something like that.
Yeah, I was really wondering.
I think his point is that one day when we're talking about this particular topic of who started the wave of using social media as a networking platform, his name will be mentioned in those conversations. And it would have to be if he did it back in 2009, prior to the Twitter, prior to, the
Instagram wasn't here.
Yeah, hey, man, the Instagram bots and that whole bit.
Yeah, I mean, I could do this. I mean, I don't get caught up on stuff like that, because I could talk about the Natty Pack and what the Natty Pack brings and what it did and who did this first and who did that first. And that was way before your time. You might have been how old? You 30, you my son's age. So while I was making up packs in the street and CDs and selling them and doing what I'm doing, I came up with the Natty Pack, and to this day it's still a viable popping idea. I just changed the product and what I have to make it smaller, more compact, but hey, it's still a lane to go down. But I don't worry about that. But I feel what you're saying. I get it. Everybody doing their thing and so forth. But when I asked you about making it, and you told me your answer, my next thought was, well, what are your steps to making it? What is the process to you making it? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, man. The day when I tried the music, I couldn't find it, and I had to talk to my producer, and he showed me something else, and he was talking about maybe the whatever the platform that you're using. But I had somebody inbox me and like, who is this rapper that you got on your show today? And they not from here. They're from out on the West Coast. You know what I'm talking about? Because I'm tying this all in because let me get back to you're making it. How do you plan on going? What is your process of making it? Your steps that you're doing to achieve your goal?
Well, I just built a compound, a studio. Me and Clay sitting down. We talking about doing artist development here, showing artists how to go get their ASCAP or BMIs, how to register their songs, how to book a show. We got them, have it tied into RSOTA open mic artists that go down there and perform. Best performance can get some free studio time where they get to come in. They get to learn how to actually record a song, learn the ins and outs, learn how to sit down with a producer. And then also we got to teach them split sheets, things like that. So what I've done, the steps I've taken is, like I said, we started from, going to open mics, going to events, to throwing our own events, throwing events for artists ourselves, throwing open mics for artists ourselves. And now we have a place of business where we can have them come in and really get hands-on with the music and stuff like that. Excuse me, I'm sorry. And so the things that I'm learning right now in my own career, as I'm going through sync licensing, I'm going through radio stuff, I'm talking to different people across the world, A&Rs, traveling, I'm bringing it back in so I can transfer it to people in the native language, like the underground language, where they're not having to read long, giant paragraphs and stuff. And it some people can't really get it unless they hear it the right way or it's done right in front of them. So we want to provide a platform where it's like, yeah, we got engineers here and producers. We want you to come make music, but is your name registered? Don't come in here with YouTube beats. We're trying to change the standards of what music industry is in the city right now. So yeah, we want everybody to be legit. We want everybody to have a legit name. You come over here and record. We want your name to be legit because we want the records you're dropping from here to go somewhere. You know what I mean? Rather than just get to a certain point and then this guy don't got his BMI, he can't get a sync license, or you don't have your name. You know what I mean? It's stuff like that. It's just stuff that me and my brother coming up in the city, going to different studios, we weren't talked to about. Nobody,
you know what? I got to give you a round of applause for that. Give it a round of applause for that, because not to cut you off, I'm gonna cut you off in my thoughts. But that was that's been the main issue with all of Cincinnati as far as handling their business. That's my boy, my partner. We're my ride or die. But he was on the same thing everybody else was when we was doing Soaking Wet and the Baby. It was like the Baby thing, man. I'm taking care of the contracts and so forth, and my job is, I'm thinking, this is family I'm trying to teach. I'm telling you to go down to the Kroger building. Here go a contract. When the contracts before, when we was doing that thing, was this freaking thick, and me and the producer going through every word line by line by line by line, took us a whole week to get through the goddamn contract. And then I said, you know what? The hell with this shit. I'm gonna write this way, and then I'm gonna tell these folks to go down here to the Kroger building, top floor, talk with this lawyer, and then he can explain, if you don't understand how I'm telling you about publishing and so forth, and this, that, and the third, to take care of this. And whatever you come up with, it's gonna be cool because I don't want to burn no bridges, and I want you to learn, and I want you to be able to handle your business so we can go, because we getting some movies and soundtracks, independent films, so all the business got to be right. And this has been a problem in Cincinnati as far as people handling their business. To this day, I still got some business I need to handle. And I ain't gonna tell them about it, but I still got some stuff I got to handle. But I know that I got to handle it. You know what I'm saying?
It's not easy, bro. Like copyright, like the type of knowledge you need to properly handle all your. That's why people end up in these situations where like these guys that blow up quick, it all looks good, but they paying so many people for the knowledge they don't have in the business world, bro. And the business world is literally, you can't learn it all in one day or 1 year. You have to experience, you have to go through this stuff. So, I mean,
we stole a book back in the day before we first started our record label. I went into Barnes and Noble, and yes, I'm telling on myself. I mean, I got a book called How All About the Music Business, Donald's Son. And I read that. We down on Corey, and I read that. I already had other stuff producing and doing with B House, but we all came conglomerate. And it's like you said, you don't know this stuff, so you have to learn this stuff. And I read that book, man, and I was so upset because we was making so many moves that is ridiculous. But at one part in that book said 95% of the record labels that people do will fail. And I kept telling myself, nah, we ain't gonna fail. We ain't gonna fail. Bump that, blah, blah, blah. And what do? I don't call it a failure. I picked up game and I know this and I know that now. But to say all of that, to say this, I'm gonna just jump right into it, man. You are a person who speaks their mind subliminally too. I know you be throwing jabs out there. I be seeing the jabs like, shots fired. Shots fired. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. You know, my buddy, and this the same conversation that me and you are having right now. And let's give a round of applause for my homeboy DJ Drizzle. You know what I'm talking about? Just give a round of applause for Drizzle. You know what I'm talking about? That's my guy. You know, and I'm gonna be straight up with you. My son, who's part of GKFM, I wanted him to do. I was gonna pay for the beat, let Drizzle do his thing with my son. And he broke it down to me of what needed to be done, this, that, the third, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like to myself, well, damn, this nigga got a process. It's his process. And he said, hey, Grizz, this is what I need. This is what this. I'm going to show you this and this and then the third. And with me, it wouldn't have been no problem because I know that he can't be the only one working the album. He cannot be the only one working. He's doing what he's doing. Your artists have to be able to have their business put in order, have their business understand what's going on in this game, and be able to promote and do what you got to do or have that capability behind you. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people get upset or don't understand. You know, y'all don't even know what this guy and who he's connected to. And when they say connected, it's not the fact that you can say, hey, Drizzle can do this, or even myself, or even Clay, or even yourself from the network of people that you know are hooked up with, can sit here and say like, hey, I'm going to put you on, and this is what you're going to do this. No, this is what it's going to do, and we're going to be working. Now, I'm already expecting you to have your business. It ain't up to me. Now, some people like this. It ain't up to me to tell you to get your business together. But I might throw you some seeds out there and say, hey, look, man, I'm already taking care of myself and handling this and this and third, blah, blah, blah. You got to be able to handle yours and do yours too. And I think on the outside looking in, the people who don't know how the industry goes and what's the steps that's got to be taken, don't get it. But I can guarantee you this. Every person that handle their business is getting a royalty check. Believe that. Now, I don't know what the next man's budget, the pockets is, and I'm sure he don't either, or they give you this is the run we can make. And my point is, that's just one lane. And that's not a guarantee. It's nothing to guarantee. But I guarantee you're going to get your pockets filled with some money if you fucking around. But that's not the only way that people can get into the game. You got to be able to do your own thing. And I think Cincinnati is stuck on stupid and relaxed on dumb. I truly believe that, bruh. I truly believe that. And it touched me some type of way because I'm an old nigga. And I sat there like, well, you gotta be a jab at Drizzle because my connections, I told people on, and I might be wrong, but I told people about my connections, and I ain't even supposed to tell you about who the plug is. That goes against the streets. Nigga, just tell me who the plug is. What I need you for? Well, I'm telling you because it is what it is, man. If I can't do it, this person can. You know what I'm talking about? So whatever my mentality is, hey, once you get to doing what you're doing, because you can do this a little bit better, you always gonna break me off or keep me in the loop. Yep, you know what I'm saying? To give me what you talk about when you first started is my credit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But what was going on with that post, man?
I don't even know which post because it seemed like every time I say something with a little bit, because this is my thing. I think the post you're referring to is the post when I said the Cincinnati DJs. I said as soon as the DJs start playing Cincinnati hits, the sooner we gonna take off.
Oh, stop right there. That is it. Stop right there. Stop right there. Now let's break that down for a minute. Now, you said when the DJs start playing local music. I know DJs that play a lot of local music. And I hate saying that goddamn word, playing our music. I know a lot of DJs that play our music. So, name the 4 spots, the DJs that you know that's DJing in clubs. And just name the DJs that you know that's DJing in clubs.
I personally don't particularly it's the thing. This is the thing, right? So what you said is true. They are spinning local music. Most of the time, no, it's local music of somebody that they have some kind of connection to, right? Now, you might be like, well, duh, that's what makes sense. But it's not, because this city is full of talent, and it's literally people whose records have gone viral, people whose records are being played on ESPN, people whose records are being played on different playlists and stations, people whose records have went viral on certain platforms, TikTok or whatsoever, and the DJs aren't tied in because they're not looking for talent no more. We're not, DJs aren't getting up and looking across their city and going, well, wow, I don't even know this artist, but he has 50,000 plays on the song he just put out 2 weeks ago, and these are legit plays. I need to tap in. DJs here don't tap in no more. They expect all of the artists who are doing something to find them and give them the music how they want it, and maybe possibly pay them, and then they don't get it's just, now we need DJs to find the talent, because the talent is here. It's not doing something, actually making real moves and streams. They have to be sought out by our DJs and have to be presented to our crowds of people, so the people at home can also add into the fan base of these people who are actually succeeding on the internet. But until we do that, it's never gonna make sense. You got an artist that's getting played every weekend in the club, but has no motion online.
Let me ask you something. I like hear what you're saying, but let me ask you this. Have you gotten any of your music to the DJs? And what steps did you take to get to DJs? Name the DJ. Let's get it out there.
I have no problem naming this one, DJ Fresh. More than once we've done this, but let me just tell you about the recent scoring situation. We had scoring. We was working with Drizzle. We was working with somebody in Atlanta, and then we got tapped in at Fresh. He asked us to send him a certain amount of money. I will not say. We were supposed to have 30 days of club plays and spins. Never happened. Sent the money. Never happened. One of the most renowned DJs in our city.
You talking about the young Fresh I had on the interview, DJ Fresh?
The one that
from Louisville?
Rich Homie Quan?
Yeah.
Rich, yeah, I guess that's where he's from. Yeah, but yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
now.
You know?
And who else? That left a bad taste in your mouth then, right?
It don't even, because that's the thing.
Was that the only
so much
DJ you reached out to?
Nah, we reached out to plenty of DJs, and that's the thing, is just scoring. We reached out to pretty much all the DJs we could in this city, and only a few got behind the record. And then a couple of them kind of got on it when it made it on 2K. But DJ iGrind is the only DJ, not him, he ain't the only one. DJ Nonstop as well. But DJ iGrind, from the beginning to the end, has done nothing but support our record, and he broke the record on the Wiz for us on his own terms. And we had to talk to the
program
radio
director,
manager. Huh?
The program director.
Yeah, you had to talk to the program director.
Who was that? Don Juan?
I'm not sure at the time who it was, but it had to be discussed, and then because they liked the record, it was able to be kept in rotation. That's a risk that a DJ took for us.
Well, that's a different level.
The record.
That's a different level, which a level you had to go to as far as DJing. But there are so many. Did you reach out to Vader? And how did y'all reach out to these DJs? And what was the response like?
We reached out with, we got a new single called Scoring. We had the proper DJ package set up by our engineer. Literally, we had the instrumental, edited version, regular version. The art cover went to them as well if they needed it. Okay. Everything. You know what I'm saying? Like we did it the right way. Okay. On top of we paying Drizzle, and we paying our own street teams to push the record. Now, none of the stuff with the DJs that we put our money into came to anything. And I'm not even trying to say that all DJs here won't do nothing, and I'm not even putting it on Drizzle or nothing like that. It just wasn't really amounting to much. But when we got on Shade 45, that was out of everybody else's control. Nobody knew that happened.
But how do you think it got to Shade 45?
Yeah, no, listen, it got put into the pools because of Drizzle, but I'm just saying.
Well, there you go.
When it hit Shade 45.
You're talking about Shade 45 and what it is and what it is. If Drizzle hadn't dropped it to Shade 45, you know what I'm saying?
I take nothing from Drizzle, but my point is when it went on Shade 45 and he didn't know about it, he didn't share it. And then when it got on 2K, even though at that point we were done doing business, to me, now listen, to me though, right? Say we ain't stopped business on no bad note either. We just was like, you know what? We did it for 2 months. We're gonna go ahead and see what we could do with our bread elsewhere. Boom, boom, boom. When the record got on 2K, it would make the most business sense for Drizzle to reach back out to us and say, yo, y'all just got on 2K. Let me take that and let's come back to business. Let me leverage that for y'all. But
leverage it where? He did what he's supposed to do. He got his own stuff. What was it? I'm just guesstimating. I'm a third party. I'm just assuming and guesstimating.
That's opportunity for him. If I worked the record for somebody for 2 months and then they stopped paying me, we stopped doing business, but it was no bad blood, and then they go and they get on 2K with the record, and the city still ain't blew the record up itself, I'm gonna look at that as opportunity for myself. I'm gonna go back and holler at these guys. I see that y'all still pushing this record and it's reached this height. Let's go back into it. Let's break it down. Let's make it bigger.
I do remember y'all being on the media base and all the charts with Scoring, and it probably still is since What'd you say?
We pushed it with Drizzle for 2 months.
And he did his it seemed like it did what it did.
Yeah, I have no qualms with what Drizzle did. The fact that Drizzle even jumped on the status was what gets me fired up, because I don't know why he's saying something when we've already worked with and paid him. If I say something about DJs playing local music and I've already paid you and worked with you, you are not my target of conversation. Oh. You just want to say something because you want to say something. I've already spent money with you. You know what I mean? So why are we even doing this on Facebook? I made a status that was on my mind and went about my business. I come back, 100 likes, 300 comments. I wasn't even pressed.
But I'm just saying, because I woke up And I wake up and I breathe stuff, but like breathe. Drizzle tell you he watched me come up and do my thing, and it's not just a Drizzle thing, you know what I'm saying? But it just pissed me off. It just pissed me off. Like, damn, why can't we just do what we need to do? Everybody stick to their grind and do what they need to do. Like, I have to revert back to me and subscribe. Like the simplest shit for people to do is the hardest stuff. And that just don't include the freaking DJs. That includes the city of Cincinnati itself, the people itself. So you can't worry about the city. You can't worry about the city. You got and the politics of the city, or what you believe the politics of the city is. What you can do, and I commend you for doing, is opening up what you're doing and teaching the new folks how to get their publishing, how to do this and do that. But in the same process, that business, you also got to get this, how you going to get out there. How you going to get out there? So I just think that everybody, you can't blame the DJs, because not every DJ is DJing to break music. Some DJs is DJing because they love the music and want to just make money from it. I think of 3 folks, DJs, that are into playing music and pushing somebody's music. You know, have you reached out to Vader? You know, this guy that's one of the most popular DJs, if not the most popular DJ, besides him and Diamond. And I can name Mighty Joe Young.
Your phone is ringing.
We got a caller on the line.
Phone.
Somebody call in. Caller, what's going on? I'm happy. We got a caller. Hello.
It's so red.
Caller.
I've been listening to what y'all been saying. I only been on for a couple minutes. But yeah, I just ran into a little young guy that was trying to get his music out. He was out selling it, you know, at the local fish market. And I bought it. It was hot, you know. And I was telling him about my brother-in-law in Cincinnati, you know, to help him get himself out. But he said his record label he was with was doing him bad, you know. Like, I got all this gold on and all this. I should already be out there 100,000 strong. So I had to get away from them and just get out here and do it on my own. So exposure, like you said, how you get out there is everything.
Everything. And that's what we're talking about with F.A.M.E. And as far as the DJs here, like I said, reaching out to Vader. This guy comes out with a mixtape or something, and people flock to it. You know what I'm talking about? And I don't care where you go, man. You're going to have to pay. So if a person wants you to pay for them putting in work because they putting in the work, you just gave them a piece of the product. That's like a compilation. You know, I used to do compilations. We didn't do mixtapes. I did compilations, and all of them. And I'm about to bring them back out. But I used to go around and get every person that was doing something else in the city that was hot, that I thought their songs was hot, and put it on the compilation.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you know what? And the pay was this. Here, Negro, here go a copy. Go burn you however many you want. This is the logo. I mean, this is the artwork. And there go your credits and do whatever. And you go bang that mug, put it wherever you want to put it. I don't want nothing from it because I appreciate you allowing me to put this on here and make money off of it. So in the whole scheme of things, we all get to eat. And it depends on your hustle and what you do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you expose them and everything.
So with that being said, I guess there ain't no animosity, can't be, because y'all doing work together and so forth. So what new music you got coming out?
I have a video dropping tomorrow called "Make It Out." It's off my EP that's also dropping tomorrow called "Late Arrival." not an EP. I'm sorry, it's a tape. Technically not an EP, but to me it is. But it's a tape. It's 12 songs. It's gonna be on everything: Spotify, Apple Music. It's called Late Arrival. Video dropping tomorrow called Make It Out. This is just a tape I did with one producer in particular, Incognito. It's all produced by him. I got Just Clay on there, Santino Corleone, Black Sun, Deshaun Terrence, and my brother Fonz. And this is honestly just my first tape drop of the year. I dropped 3 mixtapes last year. I only put out 2 singles this year. My first actual full project dropped this year. But
where you dropping it at? Because I couldn't find the music. Where?
Oh, yeah, that too. I'm glad you said that again. Because, so here's how that breaks down, right? For the longest time, like I said, I come from a group. So we was going by a group name, YNO, Young and Official, stuff like that, you feel me? So then, like I said, I had to go solo. My ASCAP registered name is F.A.M.E. So
what does that stand for? Why we got that? Breaking it down.
For all my effort.
What do you say?
For all my effort.
Okay. Well, go ahead.
So that makes it extremely difficult to find me on all platforms. Just that right there, the fact that's my actual name. So I've been trying to go by that for the last year and a half. But this project coming out tomorrow, this video, it'll just be under F.A.M.E. YNO. Short, sweet, cut, and simple. I went to ASCAP. I've added F.A.M.E. YNO as one of my pseudonyms, one of my other stage names, and that's what I'll be going by for the rest of this time. So
say that word again.
Find me.
Pseudonyms. When I first filled out the copyright papers, boy, I was so frustrated for one of our songs. Like, I had to go look and look that word up. Like, what the fuck does this mean, man?
The fuck is this shit?
What is it? Oh, it's my alter ego. Oh, that's who it is. I can legally say I'm Grizz. So I got that. So that I'm glad you cleared that up, man, because when somebody asked about your music, man, and I even went myself to go see them, like, what the hell is this? I can't. It was blank on Spotify. It was nothing on Apple, and I'm like, okay. I was really confused. So I'm glad you cleared that up. Well,
yeah, man, it's been something I've been dealing with for it. I just was really trying to keep it. No, a cheap bottle of tequila. No, nigga. I was really trying to get it to the point where, like, if I put out enough content, then when they type in my name, how I got it, it'll pop up. But it just is too hard with all these algorithms and all this stuff. So F.A.M.E. YNO should be easy, cut, and simple. That's what we're gonna do, man. And I'm starting a whole new chapter with this joint. You feel me?
That's what's up. Well, we ain't gonna hold you. I know you got a studio session, listening session you got going on, and Just Clay want me to come down there. He been trying to get me to come down there. I'm excited, so I'll be down there. Hopefully, maybe this weekend. I don't know. We'll see what's going on.
Oh, yeah, do that. We'll be here. Me and Clay are working on a project as well, man. Me and Clay have a project. It's gonna be called Top 5. Probably come out next year. But me and Clay, and I want to say something. Beyond anything, though, I do want credit for one thing, and I want credit for me and Clay coming together and making history in the city, and then building further into our city, and not trying to run from the city, not trying to act like celebrities around here, bro. We gonna change this shit regardless of all the back and forth, people misunderstanding what I mean and how I feel. I don't care, because I'm gonna make changes in this city. Like, that's just what's gonna happen. You feel me? And one more thing, my bad for not promoting and sharing and stuff like that. But as you know, you want to interview me because of the attention I be garnering, and I have multiple people that be hitting me up out of nowhere who've never. This is my thing. This is how I go. I've been around for a long time. So, like, if I see you and you hit me up and we want to do something, that's gonna be cross promo for each other, I'm totally fine with that. But I've been around for a long time and we've been friends. If I've never seen you share or go too deep into whatever supporting me, I'm gonna go test out what we're doing first and see what the vibrations are. But now I know what vibe you on, bro. I'm supporting you 100%. But you just gotta understand, like, I get a lot of people hitting me up, asking me to come do this, come do that. And
hey, man,
a lot of the time you want to capitalize.
I appreciate that, but it's my platform and my co-host, our platform right here, man. We keep it 100 all the way. That's why I said check out one of the goddamn interviews, and you're gonna see what you get. So that's what I'm saying about that support. So I'm cool with that. Just what I'm saying, share it, because this is a piece of arsenal that you can put in your package, your EPK package. You know what I'm saying? And work. You know what I'm talking about? Keep your nose to the grind and do what it do. But I want to give you a round of applause. We're going to let you get out of here because we got news you can use on the way. We got a lot of shit to talk about today. All right, y'all.
I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all, man. Y'all have a great rest of y'all day, a great weekend, a great rest of y'all 2021.
Yes, sir. You too. All right. Ivory. What's going on? What you think of the interview? You was kind of quiet. Did she log off? Caller, you still there? Caller? Hey, man. What the hell happened? Well, we just the caller's still here.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Hey, man. What happened to Ivory?
I don't know. I was wondering where dude was from.
He's from Cincinnati. Hey, man. While I got you on the phone, here, what you think about the Haitians?
Oh, okay.
Being,
she looked like she froze up.
Yeah. What you think about the Haitians, man, being pushed around and lassoed, and they said it's over 8,000 Haitians here trying to get in through Mexico. Did you hear about that? Did you hear about that? Hello.
Man, I don't know how to take that, man. We supposed to be that type of country. I don't know why we wouldn't let them in, but because we bit off more than we can chew, and we start doing that in the first place, allow immigration. So you might as well. Especially to go through all that. That's against humanity, man. Beating them like, it goes back to slavery. Yeah, that's the way I feel like they do them, and they just want freedom.
Yeah,
same thing. You free, dumb. Ain't nothing about freedom.
But you know what's crazy? Even more crazier is that those folks ain't getting vaccinated, or they just coming in. They said they don't even have measles shots or chicken pox or anything like that type of vaccine, or never had one, and that they're coming in over the border through that, and potential. I'm gonna say potential if we already been whatever vaccinated when you was a kid for chicken pox and measles. Where's Ivory? I don't know. But yeah, so that's kind of crazy, man. What's going on? I think the world is in a very, very, very sad place.
About that.
Yeah, that was said in the news too. So that's why you have a lot of these people upset about Biden and the border.
Right, that's tough.
Yeah, his view on the border and why he didn't do this and do that. So this world is getting crazier by the second, by the dozen, bro. I don't know. Do you think that guy, Babito's still alive? Or whatever his name is? The kill.
If you don't, what do you do?
Hey man, he wanted them people to live off the land. He wanted them people that can live off the land, wait a minute. What did he say? I don't know. One of those people. We probably
Which one is you talking about off of the Beatles?
No, not the man. Is you drunk? I said the guy that killed the girl, and he's missing. They found her body, but he is missing. And had a 10-day start on the FBI, and they're policing everything, and they can't find him. And he's a nature boy, so he can live off the land in the swamps or whatever, doing what he's doing. You ain't heard that story? Hey, man, I am losing everybody today. What the hell is going on, man? Unbelievable.
Can you please help me with this schmuck?
Why are you doing that to me? And it's just me here. I don't know. But anyway, that was a pretty good interview. And we got a lot of questions answered and so forth. We got to sort of the nitty
get me
gritty.
back in there. I don't know what happened.
And now the caller back in. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. But anyway, I'm not gonna be too long anyway here. I'm just gonna go ahead and do what I do.
We just having a little technical difficulty.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened with my co-host. Kind of threw me for a curve because she had some interesting topics that she wanted to chit chat about, and I'm gonna try and bring them up right quick. But you probably ain't paying no attention. You're not a news person, are you?
Nah.
Right. So you don't know what's going on in the world.
Yeah, I know a little bit about what I hear, but sometimes when you hear it too much, and you might take it the wrong way because you ain't getting all the information. So since I ain't resourcing it like that, I take it how it comes.
Yeah.
And if I can't do nothing about it, ain't no sense in worrying about it.
Yeah, she had some good stuff she was going to talk about today on the show. Some real good stuff, man. Hey, can you compare Drake to Michael Jackson?
Hell no. Not even in the sense of him being, I mean, he's good. I like how he's good, but I mean, man, it's the king of pop, man. What is he, the king of
pop rap, the king of pop, the king of pop rap, Drake. I like Drake though. Drake music you could damn near play with everybody.
I like Drake. Drake you damn near play with everybody. Yeah, Drake is, I mean, I like him because he's just about everything I done heard in 10 minutes.
You know, the one thing though about it though, his new album, I can't listen to a Donda all the way through, and I damn sure can't listen to a Drake all the way through. You know what I'm saying? He cold with it, but I can only take so much, and I think he even better with being in a feature with somebody else.
Oh yeah, that's a great. I think that's better anyway because he ain't. That's what I'm saying. It's hard to be.
He got that voice. And after
Jackson, man, you can listen to a whole album.
Yeah, you can. This is true. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's a feature. Just like we're the best. I mean, certain, you know, you just can't like Lil Jon. I mean, you just don't want to. I don't know too much of nobody. That's why I like the rap groups that had, you know, at least two guys. You know, your MJG and 8-Ball that still be kicking it. Those people, I mean, the Outcasts. I mean, you got your Goody Mob, you know, your Wu-Tang Clan, all the ones that's more than one person, so they kind of give, you know, you're getting a little bit of variety instead of just hearing the same. I don't know. I ain't never really been into the one rapper dude, you know, except for maybe an LL and Too Short.
Right. Well, anyway, but yeah, it's a lot going on, man. But I ain't gonna hold you, man. I'm gonna get on up out there. Appreciate you calling, man. You know, so tune in next week, same bat channel, same bat time, and we'll see where we go from there.
What's going on in Cincinnati this weekend?
Well, Oktoberfest just ended. I only know a certain amount of black folks to go to Oktoberfest.
You know, the Circle City is this weekend up here in that.
Oh yeah, it is the Circle City Classic.
Yeah.
The COVID City Classic.
Well, put on. You might as well get your oil change and check your tire, your air and your tires, and make the way.
Hey man, that might be something to do. I don't know if my wife can sit at no stadium for that long with her bad back.
Man, nobody talking about going to the stadium, just coming up to see your people. Oh. Got a room for you.
Oh, okay.
We can go ride around a little bit or something.
Old school stuff. I need to get me some flash drives, maybe some business cards. and do a little marketing and promoting. Hey, you just said
And I
something.
gotta
You just
check
like
out.
we used to do. You know what I'm saying? So hey, we might take that in consideration. Give me some business cards and
I definitely
we ride on
because
out.
he got a concert this weekend.
Oh yeah, who's performing? Where?
Yeah, G-Ball. His name G-Ball. I left the flyer in the car.
That's the guy who reached out to me. He reached out to me. I didn't know he's from that
yeah,
town.
I gave him your information. Yep, I sure gave you information right there on the spot.
And you know what? And I gave him his props today too, because just like the conversation with F.A.M.E, and we talking about support and piss.
Right.
This guy, I told him, like, you know, I don't have a big platform, but I have a platform so that you could put in your arsenal and say, hey, and show somebody an interview about you and what you got going on. You know what I'm talking about? And
right.
I just don't want to interview anybody, you know, like, because anybody can be doing nothing. So my point being to him was like, well, I didn't know who he was or what he got going on, but I peeped him out.
Yeah,
and
I told you to put down the dope setting, you know, but I don't know if he did all that.
Yeah, he did. And then he's like, even though you sent him, I still like, dude, in order for me to do this, I need to find out it's about you. So my first little test was, hey, go to my channel, view it, to our channel, go view it, and then subscribe to it. And that guy that did that early this morning. You know what I'm talking about? So right then and there, I was like, oh yeah, he hungry. He follow instructions. So we're going to get him on the show too. So maybe we will link up and do that this weekend and see what's going on and so forth. But in the meantime, I'm about to get out of here, man. I'm hungry. As we always say, man, don't be stuck on stupid and relaxed on dumb. And shout out to the Ringbat Express.
Yeah. Counting more blessings than money, I don't know how to feel. I'm just trying to ease on my stresses, I got a lot of bills. Broke boy got a bad bitch, give me